Hello. Oh, I'm going to try and say some praises for you today. Starting with 안녕하세요. So, welcome to the first Asian Hell Let Loose Leagues game, kicking off with South Korea versus Indonesia. So, this is an exciting brand new league for APAC region. So, we've got South Korea, Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, and potentially Australia and New Zealand teams, national teams, all playing a skirmish league tournament. So we're doing 24v24, similar to the Greyhound Skirmish Cup. And today we are hosting, obviously, the first game on Carentan Town Centre. And I am super excited. I'm streaming from the South Korean team, which is Horang. And then the Indonesian team are the Shadow Regiment. So commanding on Horang is Vanguard, and Shadow Regiment is De Kaiserich. Sorry if I say that wrong. The map has just flipped and we are live. So I'm going to disappear now and wish everybody a good luck. And let's go to the game. So obviously skirmish map. So in skirmish, obviously there's only one medium tank crew. They can split themselves up between multiple tanks, but we tend to just see them stay in the one tank. And then we've also got one recon squad only and no artillery. So obviously we've got 51 seconds left of warm-up. Other rules, I believe I saw that they will not be allowed to destroy backline garrisons. I don't know but that might have just also been a seeding rule that popped up. I do need to look into the rules a bit better. And I'm super excited because my buddy AKM4, as some of you know him, he is helping to create this league, and so I'm always happy to support him. And also we've got another one of my friends, Den Lian, who will be on the Philippines side, who I'll be streaming next week. So we've got our first Axis supply drop coming down for Garrison, and then on skirmish mode you can't see where you are on the admin cam, which is super frustrating. So apparently I don't exist, but I'm obviously somewhere around here. Okay, and then kickoff is gone. So they're both dropping supplies for their attacking garrisons. And then I can see over here we've got trucks heading up. Oh, we've got this new admin cam feature, which is... And there's their medium tank. And there's the whole crew? Yeah, the whole crew's in there. So they're beelining straight for the hard cab, she says, optimistically. Ooh! Straight away a rocket snipe, slightly early, but it would have been successful. If they get another one, here it comes. Tom Pell jumps out of the truck, probably to drop an outpost in fear that he gets blown up. And as we can see, the Korean team are on their way straight into the hard cap. I hear a flare go up and the fighting begins. That'll be the tank, I assume, shooting down the road, potentially an MG. There is an MG there. Yeah. And the tank was in that road, wasn't it? And I do hear our medium Sherman on his way in. He is sped up here as fast as he could. That's going to really help the Korean team hold the town centre once they get this guy in here. We'll be straight into the house, strafing over the point. Go mad Korea straight onto his MG perch as well. We are seemingly lacking a few of Indonesians in the point. Fire! And that tank's now holding that road. Now let's just zoom out. Where? Oh wow, look at how fast the Koreans took over Church as well. And then we've only got a few Redberries here. We've got 2 SLs, 1 SL, as B-Bang perhaps gets him. And another plane coming over. I'm going to have a time quickly. No. It looks, there we go. The south truck here is focused on coming around, and we're about to see first cap. There we go. First cap goes to Horang. Now, the Skirmish Cup, what tends to be observed is that the capping team tend to hold on to the point for the majority of the game. Now, we can't say for sure. No, that's definitely going to happen this game. But it does tend to be the way in the skirmish game modes that whoever caps first does tend to hold on. Now, Indonesia team back here, we've got a supply truck and a commander, so they're potentially building a forward. Oh, obviously can't. Good rocket there from Wooby coming down the road to their MG. Yeah, there's the forward position. Look in the back garden there. Like I said, I think they might be protected. And then what we got out over here, an OP goes down to DK, gets an OP and wipes out the whole squad. That's going to really hurt the Indonesia's attack from up here. And look at how spread the blueberries, the South Koreans have made themselves. 444 now coming to this garden here to put an OP up, but unfortunately for him, it could go really quickly. It should be hot. He should see that there's presence. They've managed to circle around each other, and luckily for him, Pep doesn't come near to the garden, so he keeps his OP. Although it is under risk because there is a lot of blueberries in the area, and so the little spawn wave in here. And up north of Town Centre, the church held by blueberries, even got DK all the way back there causing a nuisance. And another plane, supplies for, for the north thing around here, and then the southern guys. So the point itself, there's not much action going on. We've got to wait for these redberries to make it down the road. Let's follow them up, see how they get on. So he's got his binos out, he's checking. Brave check there. And I do hear a tank. There it is. The Panzer IV. Turning turret forward. Now I've got to avoid his transport truck. And make it, he'll probably be going for this road then. Assuming they have a mark on and we've already got a mark on him. Unfortunate for that tank. So they know where he's coming from. So yeah, look, the Sherman's got his turret ready for the first tank battle that we're going to see in the game. And it does just seem that the Koreans were much, much faster into the hard cap there. Much faster for both the tanks and the infantry. And they've really pushed for a whole 3 squad leaders there in the north there. Southwise though, we are lacking a little bit, and now of course Town Centre used to be pretty unbreakable from the south, but now that all these gardens have opened up, it actually does make it a little bit easier for these squads in the south to get in. There is Mellow, got a flare going up. I heard a flare being shot anyway there. There we go. No, nothing it's seeing. And then yeah, it's just all the way back here right now. So Maybe and Zesty have got their hands full, and we can also see that the Indonesian recon team are back there. Presumably they are just here for spotting purposes. Would be helpful for them to get. Maybe the sniper could get around a bit more. Here he comes. I think he's about to meet his... Oh no. There you go. Luckily he gets the shot. And Spam. Spam's heard the... There we go. Get the OP. He's running back to the OP. But I don't think Chaplin's... Oh, he got it. There you go. Fantastic for the recon team. They've done some damage down here. And now... Jesus. We're looking out for these guys. Jez's squad versus Jesus. Jesus gets Albercius. Yeah, on the southwest side. They're lit up. And they're building, you look, very cheeky. They're building some hedgehogs on the road to help prevent that medium tank from getting in. And how is that medium tank coming along? Where is he? There, right underneath me, look. Oh, damaged. Damaged. He's turning his turret backwards, so I'm assuming that TK got a shot in him, but I'm not sure. And he's now running away from Kimsey, who is smoking the tank, so that he can come round. We've also got an assault player there and another AT heading up for him. And it is the 3-man tank crew, so that is the only tank that they've got in play at the moment. Oh. And where's our medium? Is he still here chilling? Yeah, there he is chilling. And is that, yep, they've still got their 3 men in there. And the hedgehogs are built, so they have now formally blocked off one of the main entrances for the Axis tanks. And I see a supply drop behind me, or on top of me. On top of me. So I suppose they're going to be building some more barricades and whatnot. We've got Whopper only. Is he going to build a couple more hedgehogs? He's got his spanner in hand. And very brave to be running with the spanner on this road. What's he going to build here? Maybe a hedgehog or a barricade? That looks at where he's positioned. Yeah, hedgehog. But you'll only have the one hedgehog left. Need to get another engineer to come and help with that. And here, the medium tank's decided he's bored of waiting. And they are on the hunt for the Panzer IV. Now, does the Panzer IV survive our infantry squad? Yes, it did. And it's reversing all the way up the road. Potentially trying to find his way to that engineer, who, depending on what gun they've got, may have a rep tool. Don't think he's paying attention to the tank, though. Doesn't look like he has the rep tool either. Satchel on butt. MP40 in hand. Now, those blueberries have made it all the way to these factories here. Oh, I thought he was about to say onto the roof. But I think it's just, yeah, inside the factory there. 444. Maybe built an outpost there. Now given, oh, Horang is on the roof. So you can get onto that by jumping up that wall there. That fence onto the wall and over the, whatever that tubey thing is called. Oh, lovely. Shoots a rocket at 444, misses. 444 here, desperately defending by this area. I don't think I see an outpost there. No. Ah! Oh no, he tries to leg it and he gets shot in the back by Teve. They must have something in this vicinity because we do have an AT guy. I'm going to take a stab in the dark. We did see supplies drop here earlier, so I'm going to guess they've got a forward position, which is what potentially Pepsi King and his squad and Xianjin are looking for. As they say. Okay, and that medium tank still reversing, still running away. At this point, though, they would probably have healed a little minute ago, and unfortunately they've now got DK and Horang Sang ready. DK is running, and look, tank's been marked. They've seen or heard the tank, and unlucky DK is seizing his opportunity. You can see them, but will he make it as a medic? Oh, right, tank commander's out, ready to rep, and oh no, one tanker down. Tank commander shitting himself and hiding at the front of the tank. Oh god! And a rocket by Horang Sang takes out the tank, takes out the crew, and the poor assault player is shot on his way to try and get the satchel on. There is now 2 infantry remaining. And obviously, I think they are, yeah, spawning from back here. They do have a little bit more of a run to get back down here, so I think they can place OPs and garrisons in the lock zone. I think, I don't really play skirmish mode. And obviously, there may be specific rules for this league as to whether they can build in the enemy territory. And let's a quick look at the map. So we've got an OP mark down there, infantry mark down there, no, not recon, and some infantry mark up north near the church. But I don't think, yeah, we haven't. We've got one guy who died, and sorry, that's the new glide feature. Ruby gets him. Don't stop anymore like we used to. And I feel like they've committed a bit too much to the south here, and they're quite far south. My flare's going up there. Again, what do we see with the flare? We see a light vehicle, and we see all these infantry. So we're going to build up. See, look at that. We're getting a supply drop down. Dog's going to build a forward position, and the medic Rose Valve is lighting up this forward position, which is a bit bad news, because then you can see vanguards now falling back to be like, what's going on with my forward position? It's just going to be this one medic causing a nuisance. They've now vanguards on their way back. I'm not quite sure where that medic's going on their own. Are they hunting down forward positions? Let's see if we heat that one up in a minute. And you can't get over that wall. Or that wall. So those are locked gardens. Okay, Vanguard. Commander Vanguard is going to see. He's going to rebuild that garrison forward position potentially if he gets out. Oh no, Rockstar's coming to do it, but Rockstar's about to come across the AT, who is probably coming for that truck. And well done to Rockstar. 2 down. So now Rockstar's going to come across the SL. You're going to a little reload. And 1 down, 2 down, 1 more. Does he not see him? Fantastic job, Rockstar. Cleared them all. Okay, I say cleared them all. Here comes the next wave, and I'm guessing by the fact that they're running from here that we've got some sort of in this little courtyard here. There it is, a forward position for the enemy in the courtyard area, and Norrin is lighting that up, no doubt. And if Norrin saw them coming from this alleyway, he'll know. It's quite a common place. Don't think he's quite, or maybe he will. Yeah, maybe he should see them coming from here. And they don't lock out like they do with, oh, there's an outpost too. Norrin's coming. I don't know if Norrin's going to survive this. 3 on 1. Oh, he gets one. It's exchanges, and unfortunately he'll see. Oh no, he's redeployed. So he'll see a lot of people running across him now, and he can mark that. But of course, the rest of the blueberries are now running that way to come and find. This is obviously a good spot for the spawn, but it's a well-known spot. And here it comes. Bombing run, and there's nobody there. But they might. Nope, they don't quite get the forward position. They've marked the outpost, and everyone's going for it. And then still all the way down there. Not rail crossing. That one, train station. They're still spawning down really fast now. Northwise, though, it does look like the Indonesians have managed to. Oh, they're lighting up the OPs, so that's put a marker onto them. But I don't see a spawn wave yet. Marked, and all here being cautious with his approach. It's gonna stop bringing it up, and oh no, here we go. DK spawns in. 444 potentially waiting for his OP to be off cooldown. Or enjoying the view. And I was going to say, where did DK go? So he needs to be really careful now. There he goes, watches out. Oh no. And he's spotted, DK's now hiding. Okay, and there's a supply box down as well. So he's actually hoping, yeah, forward position up to build an forward position. Which is up, and now they can get a few more people up here. This is a really obviously important point. The north is really important for them to try and get in to town from. And Rose Valet though, their solo flank around the point, taking that forward garrison, now enjoying a little amp through the window here. Paid off their Pepperoni doesn't know exactly where. Oh, Rose Valet taken out, however. And I've got to get out of this building. Here we go. Sama clears the point. Some recon flares down for him there. Lovely. Got some ammo, explosive ammo. So that's that one guy that managed to get out, and we have got a bombing run coming. Probably get a few of these red breeze. I'm in the right spot. No, I'm not. Oh, I've come the wrong way. Oh dear. Well. Did the commander just die from his own bombing run, or was that something else? Looks like, however, they got the OP and forward position. So I'm just checking, make sure it's clear. It's clear. That's good news for South Korea. So after this, they are going to be playing another game, switching sides. It's not the best of 3. It will be the league will be most cat points. Forward position marked on. Yes. And his body, exactly. And some supplies. It's like a Renaissance painting. It's a really nice, comfortable position for that axis. Having a little nap. Okay. And AT wiping out someone coming for the... missed who it was. Coming for the garrison. Forward position. Gotta remember, it's not a garrison. Okay. Again, they're still... Oh, big spawn wave there. They've now got to run up. And they've got to try and break through the Jesus squad. Let's see if they can do it. Let's follow them up. Oh, we're doing that. Oh, yeah. That forward position up north. So the north squad is managing to get round. Did they wipe? They wiped one of the OPs up north. Item squad managed to, I guess, rebuild because those OPs were next to each other. P-strike. Presumably onto that. Oh, look at the mad Korean. Oh, Korean. Oh, my gosh, that was so good. How many dead bodies have we got there? At least 3. Roasted with the flamethrower there, and I'm pretty... Oh, no, the P-strike missed the forward position. I assume that the forward positions can also be wiped out by P-strikes. True Bird trying to get a sneak around the side. Now, most of those... You see that big spawn wave? Gone. Where, oh where did they go? A few blueberries managed to wipe out all of those guys. And they are beelining for that garrison. They're hunting it. There's an outpost here in between. I think. 2 buildings. You know, he came from nowhere otherwise. Ah, no. More cavalry have arrived. Another spawn wave. Once again, blueberries are making their way to try and get to that garrison. They know they haven't got it yet. Oh, God. They're all running. They're all running. They're not gunning. They're not... Blueberries are sneaking around. I think Mello might see Sang. Another strafe goes over the garrison. again, all the red berets wiped before they can get anywhere further north. They're kind of slowly being encircled by the South Korean team here. They're going to get another spawn wave any second now. Although I'm sure they're feeling pretty... Oh no. Feeling pretty anxious about that spawn, given that they keep dying. And maybe's found it, and they've also wiped out. So Prabhu... Oh no, Prabhu dies! From spam. Prabhu dies in the back from spam, I think that was. And just like that, gone. Now there is no threat at all in the south. So let's fly over. Oh, it looks like they've wiped. Yeah. Looks like they've also been wiped in the north. We do have, however, 444 squad. So he was the one that managed to get that forward position up. Is it still up? I don't think it will be. I don't see it there. Or there. I do see a truck on its way up though. However, 444 made it to church. Potentially has an outpost in this area. Kimsey holding them back. And cautiously holding this area. Kimsey's pushing up, but he's looking the wrong way. And that's not the best cover. I think you will be seen somehow. Oh, no. Rudwins gets him. Oh, there's the OP. Rudwins doesn't see it. Let's, however, see the movement of Aras. Takes the outpost anyway. And Dalentino hiding is downed. So 444 is also invisible right now. So that means 444 got wiped out. The OP's been wiped out before he could spawn in. So that's really unfortunate for them. They've got to push all the way back from their border. I don't see any... There's a supply drop going down for another forward position on their back line. You know what I haven't seen in a while? Where are our tanks? Our medium tank crew here. Kind of just waiting. Looks like they've pushed their tank south. I say, looks like there's tank marks in the south indicating that at some point there was an enemy tank down here. And there it is. And also they appear to have got another forward position up further south. Where that tank is coming up to support them. Now, because all the blueberries cleared out this area, they've actually abandoned it. So the red berries... Oh, I say they've abandoned it. They're all the way back here. Looking, hunting that forward position. The tank will help them. There it is. Perhaps get a bit closer. Norin got another... Willie's Jeep being ordered and we've got another plane going over. Was that a recon? I missed it. Will they make it a bit closer this time? Oh, that was a good rocket from Hizokpi. Sorry. I tried. Norin, however, ducks in time. Norin's got a little bit of cover here as he holds the road. Now they can't see where they're firing. They are trying very hard to get up this south road. And another P strike. Was that for the town centre? Yes, it was. I don't think I saw the tank blow up though. Oh no, but he is damaged. And here is the Jeep. Rockstar having a bit of fun. Beep beep. Put some ammo down perhaps. Do love the Jeep and Kubelwagen. For those of you that don't know, I think they're great additions to the game, and it's a shame that they cost more than the trucks. And maybe it would be nice if they auto-spawned in every now and then. Because, you know, the problem is when you play as a commander, if someone asks for a Jeep, it's more like, well, no, you can have a supply truck because then you can actually build some garrisons with it, you know. So, because it's cheaper and fuel, and he's disappeared. Gears has been marked. And more planes going over that. sounded like an airhead plane. And it is an enemy, a friendly airhead behind their lines to try and clear them out of it. But as you can see, the Redberries are really spread out. They're really far from town centre. Our closest here is Giez, and now with the skirmish mode. There we go. If I can remember what this mode's called for a second. It's similar to offensive mode in that they allow overtime with the manpower. So, technically speaking, I mean, I feel like looking in the vicinity here, it's pretty clear to see that it's going to take a lot for the Indonesians to start capping. But if they do start capping before time ends, then it will go into overtime. So if they can just be very aggressive the next minute and a half, they won't have time now for an airhead to be successful. Whose bombing run is that? It's not mine. Drop down. Tank damaged again just after they finished repairing. And did we get... No. There's a half-track and a forward... Yeah, half-track and forward position. Half-track took some damage. The beauty with this game mode is that fuel is basically not needed because you can only... Medium tanks spawn in really regularly. And you can't spawn in heavies, so... It is quite good in that sense. Now we've got a forward position here. Ruby gets it. So, game 1 is looking like it's going to South Korea. And then game 2, we're going to flip sides and it's going to be the Indonesians taking the Allies' side. However, as you can see in skirmish mode, I mean, it doesn't mean too much. Where are they coming from? Yes, this is their HQ here, and I forgot where. It's like maybe around here somewhere, the HQ. So we're gonna see. And hello, Cobden. Good morning. Sorry, I've just sent you a message. Quick scroll so you can see scores. I don't think the tanks managed to get much action, actually. Neither tank crews. Where's their tank crew? There. Yeah. So the... damn. Didn't get to command in time. Commend, not command. Okay, next game. Next game. Do we think it's going to go to South Korea in the second game? Obviously, I'm biased because it's got my AKM there. And he taught me everything I know. So, he is great. And I think I saw him in the... squad leading. Got some good results in Kilo Discord. I just saw Merc 1-2 games. I'll keep an eye on things like that. I'm just one of those people that's interested in everything. 12 seconds to go. 10, 9. So I'm going to go again. But it's just nice seeing you. You won't see me again. Yeah, the sandstorm is so annoying. It is so annoying. Compton's just written that in the text chat. I concur. Yeah, disorientated. I'm on the other side this time, which I even said I would be. Okay. And we're off. So obviously in skirmish mode, there also are pre-built 2 sets of nodes. So only one squad's got to get in and do a set of nodes, which is really good. And obviously we saw in the first game, the Allies built barricades, hedgehogs, on the 2 main roads that the Axis tank would enter the town centre from. Will we see them try and build a Belgian gate here? Who knows? Actually, I forgot to check. I think maybe the medium tank is also coming north. It's north on this side. So that makes sense, wouldn't it? So I guess it is ever so slightly easier for that Sherman to zoom in because this tank's got to make it over that bridge, and it's got a bit more jiggling to do. Jiggling, wiggling. Oh, look, he went. Clever, clever. He didn't bother going for the bridge. So he's going to go down the tracks. He's going to try and get to here. Now I've lost him already because I was looking at the map. There he is. Yeah. Ah. What a pain in the arse for the Axis tank crew, isn't it? Get around. He's going to have to go around the back of this building and then take a right at the bridge. Then he'll be on the main road into Town Centre, where we've got a build forward position up. And remarkably, okay, I say remarkably, the warm-up line is super far forward on skirmish mode, which I didn't realise. Super far forward. So they are right outside, raring to go, and I think that tank's going to make it as well. And on the Allies side, they're still making their way down the road. And where's the south truck? Here. And I feel like they could get further forward. The other guys certainly did. There's only... Oh no, they can't. There's only one guy in this southern truck. They all... 9 seconds to go. Where is his squad? Where is his squad? Oh, what a panic! This poor truck. Almost not worth them going right now. Where were the spawns? Allies dropping supply for a garrison. Was there another truck spawned in? Everyone's up here. And they've all jumped out really early again. This could have been what was the problem last game. They are jumping out a bit too early, in my opinion. Whereas you see the Korean team, they've gone straight in. Straight away again. This time the Allies, failed rocket by Horang. Straight away again though, look, the capping goes to South Korea. The Indonesians got hold of the church. Did Browns get, not Brown, Rudwins get in? No, yeah he did, and he's wiped out 2 there. Although on their own in this area. And that poor solo truck driver, he's jumped out early and all. People finally spawned on his outpost, but they should have just waited for him to rebuild the OP. Oh dear, they got a delay. Whatever delayed them there has really hurt them for this round. It's really going to hurt their chances because I think we're going to see the South Koreans cap straight away again. Without any contesting here. I don't see, yeah, they're almost there. I don't think there's enough allies in the church to make soft cap waiting pressure here. We're about to see it go. Rocket finally takes out that truck. Where also, yeah, tank on Town Centre. There. Oh god. I'm blind. Right over there. There's our medium. There you go. Horang. Why is my hotkey not working? Hotkey? Oh. Apparently my hotkey's not working. Does that mean... It does mean that my top pencil's not working. My Axis have dropped their supplies for their forward position. Let me do it the long way. Oh, I know. It's because I got this off numpty. There you go. While we wait, here's the top 10 killers that I forgot to do last game. Now where, oh where is our medium? Here they are. Oh dear. Already being bothered by infantry in this area. to go forward, reposition that move. And Blair, yep, still showing them all in the north. This time they've done a little flipperoo. So allies of the Indonesians have focused more heavily on the north this time than the south. They only had that one guy south, so no, it's just the battle for church. A couple of these guys are making it into, I don't think they're... I have to walk round this way. Luckily, can't get into Town Centre that way yet. Won't put it past the bastards to completely change the map again. Hey, let's completely change how Town Centre plays and ruin it for everybody. No, that's mean. It's just new. New and different. Used to be one of the best points to defend. I hear that, medium. Oh dear, we're about to see our first tank battle. Chairman. Still at their jaunty angle here. And the crawl coming here from the P4. Turret not quite turned. They must know roughly where the Sherman is because we had infantry marking it earlier, and there's still infantry kind of in the area. So Wooby's going around to try and spot it. Wooby spots it. Turn your turret, turn your turret. Unfortunately, oh, there we go. Needed to creep forward. There was a rocket from Mukidi. Misses. And there we have it. P4 wins the tank battle and now backs away from the two rocket men to get some reps done. So now we will have to wait until the next Sherman comes, and I believe they spawn up there somewhere. There. Pumping. Past pumping. I'm guessing here. And church has been it's been neutralised by South Koreans. Falcon looking presumably hurt. Kunken's gonna get him. Kunken, you must hear. You're not gonna get a shot because of the way it. You lie down on those things and your gun's like facing in the air, and then next thing you know it's facing the... Oh god, I hate that. I hate that. A little spawn here, I think. Supplies, so that must mean that we have a forward position. Is that Jig Squad? I don't know. Oh, we've got some more supplies coming down. Just piling up on supplies in this area. I don't know if that was intentional. Duncan and B-Bang. Duncan! You turned around! Oh my goodness. B-Bang's on a roll here. Flare up. So they've obviously got a forward position. Now let's have a little look around. What do we see? So Town Centre. There is an MG pretty close, but on their own, not going to do much. And we've got a forward position here, which that blueberry was incredibly close to. So they'll probably know about that. Yeah. One support guy down here, all by themselves. Why? Come on, buddy. Off you go. Off you go. He is not going to do much there. Blueberries in this area. Do we have... I see a supply box. So presumably we have a forward position in this area. Indonesians are getting a bit closer in this game than they did in the last one. Oh, lovely. That MG's actually got in that house. The supply truck. He's in the house and he's guarding the stairs. I mean, there's no one actually for him to kill in Town Centre, to be fair to him. Probably going to be bored waiting for those stairs because there's no one there. They're all up here. I think DK's going to clear that forward position now. Watch out, DK Sion's come back for it. He heard the footsteps. Really good reaction from DK there. Heard the footsteps, backed off. Probably going to die now. Good shit, DK. Can you get the other two? Oh, go on, DK. Nicely done. MVP, everybody. Give it to DK. I hear the next Sherman. Here it is. The Sherman has made its way to the battle again. Obviously, the P4 backed up already. So... I don't think... We haven't seen the tanks be very aggressive, so I don't think we're going to see that change. Probably going to hold back here and fight off those infantry that we saw them engaging with earlier. These infantry seem to just mostly be responsible for holding back the push into Town Centre. Mad Korean is disintegrated by the tank. So if they didn't know the tank was there, they definitely do now. And southwise, one squad potentially got a forward position in this area because I see an SL here who's maybe going to build one. Watch out. Is that watch out in hand? That looks like a watch jiggle there, doesn't it? Trying to find a place to put it. Trying to find the right space. Yay, that's probably because they need to be 150 meters away from this one. I'm not quite sure they are there, so he's just trying to find the right gap. Medium Sherman is marked. Absolutely. They spotted it straight away. So does that mean our P4 is coming to find them again? Have a little look. No. But as expected, a Belgian gate has appeared, blocking off the Sherman's entrance. So now the Sherman's going to have to go via church to get into the hard cap to be supporting infantry in that push if they ever get to a close enough point. Whopper only now deciding to hunt the tank. Sherman, once again, we see the Indonesian tank backing up all the way back. So Whopper only probably won't quite make it, but marked once again by, I'm assuming, Truebird. And although we saw DK get this forward position, they've rebuilt it round the corner. And then supplies have dropped on top of their forward position, so now everyone's going to be heading for that direction. So a little frustrating, no doubt, for that squad leader who managed to get that forward position up, because here comes, never mind, South Korean team to wipe it out. So I'm assuming that this guy's trying to get his squad leader to mark supply drop that he just saw, or potentially the medium tank that he could see, which is damaged. And here they go, they're now making their way up to the church. Oh my gosh, and Hollow Whale about to wipe him out. Okay, no, that was his second rocket. That's lucky then for the Sherman. It's lucky that he's already used his 2 rockets. It is killable with 2 rockets, so you must have just got bad contact with the first rocket to only damage it, and it was damaged enough for either any of those 3 ATs. One of those 3 ATs, and you can see how well, you know, in this area they have multiple people there who can, you know, who could have wiped out that tank. So they've reacted, they've got the tank mark, and they've sent every single AT and satchel guy in the area to wipe them out. Now, they did get the forward position with that bombing run. They did lock in. A squad leader and support has survived, but God bless them. Oh, Sion, well done. But unfortunately for you, rocket. Look at that reaction. Wiped out again. I'm starting to feel like these Indonesians are being bullied by the South Korean team here. But we all learn from somewhere. Now, I know that the South Korean team have got a lot of competitive experience, because a lot of their players have merked for various teams over the years. And so, for example, Antique, also Merciless Merc team. So plenty of experienced players, and now AKM is the person who got me into comp initially as well. Back when we joined the Paradox 3 years ago. Well, there's their squad leader. Is he off to go and build another forward position, maybe? Less. Right. And although there were barely any red breeds in the south, our blueberries have decided to investigate anyway, and actually do outnumber, oh God, and wipe out completely the Indonesian team here. Okay. The poor Der Kaiserreich has to drop some supplies. Okay, no, look, they've got a spawn here, have they? Oh, is it that one that we saw that guy trying to build earlier on? Yeah, there it is, forward position there. They are getting closer to town centre though. We should be seeing another medium tank on the way, and I say they are getting closer, but just like that. Medium tank is is blocking the road. We've got Mad Korean up in the house there. Then over in this northern direction, we've got another squad. It feels like these poor guys, they've got nowhere they can move from. Everywhere they go, they're being absolutely wiped out by the blueberries here. Okay. Theon's back with his support. Hopefully going to build another garrison. But we've gone and built not a garrison, a forward position. But we do have a forward position that's lighting up. They built some barbed wire to try and stop the guys from getting in. That's what that second supply drop was for. Little bandage. Try again. Sam is waiting for you. Boo. Needing to not. Didn't reload. I heard the need to reload. Chose to bandage before reloading there. Ah, oh, and Sama gets him, and someone gets Don Valentino. So blueberries hold there. I was going to say south tank, but I'm in this north end. I don't know what's going on with my brain there. Lack of food. Let's put it down to that.
Talking of south, they did manage to get something up. It's been marked as an outpost. I think that's actually just the run from this garrison forward position here. OP's just gone up. And they now need to... The strafe goes over them. They now need to try and get into this area here. And from there they can try and use the alleyway or the back gardens. But all of these blueberries are reacting and coming down. Peace strike. Didn't see where it went. Where, actually, is our tank? 2 half tracks. 2 half tracks in the cap. Okay. And the tank is holding the north because they obviously know this is this is the only way that the Sherman can get in. Talking of which, Sherman is just here, near, not far from the pump in the cemetery. And just very, very cautious, scared of blowing up. Bit too scared, maybe. Maybe needs to be better at supporting his infantry, his troops here. I think they need to get the troops, the infantry and the tanks working together a little bit. We saw earlier on like an engineer near their damaged tank, I guess had the wrong loadout, but anything you can do to help your tank crews, building rep stations, building AT guns, all super useful. And Mello made it in. Now he's an AT. Never mind. The early boxing gets them hiding here. Which now means that they're all pushing south. No, I'm assuming he got in from that spawn over there. I heard Jeep. A Kubelwagen. Do the beep. Do the beep. Do the beep. Saw them use a Jeep last game as well. Do the beep. Beep beep. Do the beep. Please, I love the horn. Loads of ammo. And then just abandoning the truck. Actually got surplus of fuel, they're just trying to use it all up. So our Sherman's back holding the line. And Rudvins has got a mark on the tank. So here comes Horang. Oh, see, they've been so cautious. They've stayed all the way back here and it hasn't helped. And they've now probably... Oh, crap. Been saturated. I've kept that top 10 up this whole time. Oh, dear. I think that was... I don't see an AT gun anyway. No. And I do see a peace strike going on a... half track. Which is satchelled anyway. Peace strike is successful. So fantastic communications and collaboration going from the South Koreans. 8 minutes to go. I really, oh my god, I've got to get used to that glide thing. Now if you don't scroll all the way down to the lowest speed, it does like a glide to stop thing. It's not very friendly to use. I do think the Indonesians are going to not get much closer. The South Koreans have just been incredibly strong here. Absolute annihilation every time they get a garrison, a forward position up. The South Koreans are on it within minutes. Where did that... Right, it's a supply drop coming for this same area where this garrison bombing run as well. Enemy bombing run, so... Where did it go here? Oh, just missing most of those. Oh, the blueberries that are holding back the road. Oh, and again, stop doing that. I need to slow down before I start moving. The Whopper only is getting round behind them. They've got a forward position in this area. There it is. And they're all going the wrong way. Why are they all going the wrong way? 6 minutes. Oh, and another big spawn. Hollow and Whopper are coming from both directions. It's just 2 people here. Completely wiping out the allies. Bird is also now coming. Hollow whale's getting too close to that garrison. And the whole team is pushing the wrong way. They're going around that way because they feel like it's safer, I guess. Which then meant that Hollow Whale was able to just come straight into the point. Kaiser Reich nearly did not react there. Luckily, got off of his map in time. We have Corporal. We had Corporal, but he was AT. We do have 2 half-tracks and a medium. Did he get any satchels down? Unlikely that there's a satchel on the medium, seeing as it's facing this way. Could have potentially got something on the half-tracks, however. Although nothing's blown up yet. And another airhead behind the allies. Is that a recon plane? No. Yes, recon plane coming over for the allies. And that airhead's... It's bullying at this point, guys. You're smashing them to pieces. You don't need to get behind them as well. All these guys are now running to the airhead. You've only got 4 minutes to run to the hard cap. Oh, these poor guys. Doing their best to get closer. Ezravor is building a spawn point here. Or trying to. Again, probably trying to squeeze one in. But then... Hang again. Can you not hear the footsteps? And another bombing run. Oh dear. On one of these. That one down there. Luckily though, for Prabhu and his squad, they're not in that area anymore. But Kaiser survives. Medium tank here. And the forward position survives. Jump out and heal it. I beg you. You don't need to reverse. You don't need to reverse. Oh, here we go again. How far will they reverse till they repair this time? There's nothing around them. I think if they'd been a bit more aggressive, they might have actually been surrounded by their infantry and fared off a little bit better. Hollow Whale is, unfortunately for him, looking the wrong way. Doesn't seem to notice the rockets flying past. And it's shot in the back. The outpost, I believe, in this area. Now being hunted. Can't say for certain. He's got his snow coat on. Yeah. Ah, yes, yes. I mean, that looked like a machine gun. A shotgun looked like blew him up there. But I do really love watching the flamethrower in streams. Hate playing with the flamethrower. Love watching it. There's Roosevelt Bay again. Go on. More flames, more flames! And Luckily for Rose, Spam doesn't spot him, but Mad Korean, no, it can't have been Mad Korean. That gun, oh, so it must have been that guy over there. Like, yes, there are. It's cool. Smithers, it's the new Asian Hell Let Loose League. And so for those of you that have just joined us, we've got lots of teams that have joined this league: South Korea, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, Australia and New Zealand, so the APAC region. And obviously my money's now on South Korea, not only because I'm biased because it's got my favourite guy in it, but also because, well, obviously Den Lian too, but also because I know that they have lots of experience in comp. So we've got a nice recon come up over here, but these poor Indonesians can't get anywhere close. They're trying. Here they're going from the church again. They're getting any closer. Oh, there is some heat on a forward position near town. Never mind. Albermius is down to Wooby, I hear. I'm assuming that's the P4, but let me just back up a bit here, because I can see the P4 there on the road. And as far as... oh no! Just in the last 30 seconds, is this tank finally going to have its moment to shine? Is the tank going to make it in time? They're not going to cap, but maybe... oh no, he's been marked now. Reload AP. Reload AP. Don't have HE. I beg you. I beg you. Come on. You're not going to get a kill now. I've only got 7 seconds to go. He's finally being aggressive, but he's just used his tank. Yeah. And it's another win for Horang. So really great job. And we'll do another quick scroll through the scores. And from the Indonesian side. Well, I'll go back through it slower again. So really fun. And I look forward to streaming the Filipino match versus South Korea in a couple of weeks. And please do show your support. I'll put a link to both the Discord and the stats in the description so that you can join the Hell Let Loose Asian League. And obviously, we've got 2 streamers in the chat here. So Smithers is a great streamer as well. So let's rope him into streaming some of your games too. Thanks, everybody, and have a great rest of day. Oh, wait, hold on. One last thing. I'm going to say it wrong. 시청해주세요. Terima kasih telah menonton.